guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader and and a medium, and I'm here today to give you guys some messages from beyond. Hopefully this does help and resonate for whomever this is meant for. Let's get into it here. So, alrighty, hope you guys are doing well. Do check out my book in the description box as well as pinned to the top of the comment section below. Yeah. Somebody was in a coma, I feel. Living day by day, it was very strenuous here to live. They couldn't talk, but they knew exactly what was going on. I love that. I love that the mind still works, you know, like when you're in a coma. Like they knew their surroundings. They heard people. They just couldn't talk. And I feel like if they could talk, they're going to say something to the effect of, I'm trying to stay strong here until my passing, but I'm more than ready to go now. And I want this success. I want people to know. I want people to hear me here through these messages. I feel this is a female energy that was definitely in the hospital, obviously. But I feel like she wanted to make a decision here, you know? To be able to move forward here and for somebody to make a decision out of love because she felt useless, okay, is what I'm feeling. She wasn't living her life. Wow, a lot of punch there with that emotions and the determination, and it's kind of like I can't do anything, you know, I can't speak my mind. She was in a coma, I feel. So, but it was just a matter of time. And man, when she wanted out of that, she wanted out of that. So I feel like there was a moment where somebody on here, when somebody, you know, was ready to go and she wasn't coming out of her a coma here. But yeah, and she was ready. She was grateful to move forward here because she, you know, I kind of feel like she was not the type to stay quiet. She spoke her mind, and she wasn't like just heard a couch potato. But yeah, like just, you know, I mean, that was what she said, but I no disrespect for me giggling, but I didn't expect that word, you know. But yeah, so I just feel like it wasn't her, you know. It wasn't like her to kind of sit around and everything and not being able to function in this world. She was very functional, you know, when she could be, and she waited her turn to cross. And I feel that it took some time, but man, did she like skedaddle. I literally heard skedaddle out of here. And then she found the light and she went for it. Look at that. That's beautiful. There's the light. And she's grateful and she loves it there, you know? She could have passed like on a full moon or close to a full moon. I'm picking that up for somebody. I am feeling that. But yeah, she's grateful. I feel that, yeah, she's no longer in mental anguish because that's frustrating, you know? If you can't talk, you can't express, you know, all this energy is built up in her to just make the right decision and let her go, you know? And that was tough for somebody. You know, it was talk to the experts, you know, doctors, what have you. But it was definitely hard. But it came to the conclusion of, we're going to do the right thing, okay? And I feel that the mom had a harder time to release here, but I feel regardless that you both made that decision to move forward. I just said mom. So I do feel that there's it's not a child. I feel like 30. I feel that there was a car accident. There's no chariot. So I'm just feeling this. There was a car accident that went into a coma and they never came out kind of thing. But I do feel it's a female that yeah, it's definitely a younger type of energy. But just know that she was definitely trying her hardest to communicate. There's something about a fingers moving to let them know that she could do it, but she couldn't move. She couldn't talk, you know? And I feel like one of the decisions was to kind of, you know, let her go. And I feel that there was a logical, with that King of Swords looking at the Ten of Pentacles, decision here to do so. course there was guilt. Of course there was, tough times. But, clarify that. But I also feel in the same sense that there was a male energy, I feel, that knew that it was time here. And she wants to say thank you. She wants to say thank you, okay? To be able to put this at peace. I am feeling car accident. I'm feeling, yeah. You released me from this. I mean, she was very outgoing. She wasn't the type, she had lots of energy. Beautiful energy, actually. She was actually absolutely beautiful, too. Not just spiritually speaking, but physically, I can see her. Gorgeous. Gorgeous young lady. She wants to thank you. You did the right thing. She's grown, she's experienced, and she's moved on. Yeah. It was just a matter of time. I know she's really talking about this, but she just wants you to know what she felt, what she was going through emotionally in her mind, but she heard everything. She really tried to move fingers. I keep feeling fingers, okay? But I feel like she just couldn't. It's almost to the point where she thinks that she moved her fingers, but she really didn't. Wow. She just wanted to be acknowledged that, hey, I can hear you. All right, moving on. I feel like there's going to be a sign displayed here, okay? I know that was like over half the reading that we had to explain that, but she must be really stressing that point, But in regards to the mom here, I feel that there's going to be some kind of sign that you're asking for to show herself. Now, it's going to come at night if this hasn't happened already. Somebody lost their car keys. That was her. Just saying, that was her. They're showing me like this, kind of like a desk kind of thing. Like a small table kind of thing with a basket and keys thrown in it. Right by the front door, in the hallway, in the foyer, I guess you call it. Yeah, the hallway foyer area, right by the door. And you normally throw them in there, but they went missing. And I feel like, oh, she put them in the... Regardless, I feel like she moved your keys, okay? But there's something like really freaky that happened. Now, this is a different energy in regards to she's going to show her energy, presence, okay? Now, it could be a little spooky, okay? It might kind of freak you out because it is at night. And believe me talking about spiritual activity, you want some spiritual activity, you just go send my one child, because that's basically, he's the last one remaining here. But yeah, and before I had like 4 kids, so, and when they got shipped off to a relative's house, for a week or whatever, the spiritual activity was high. Okay. So I feel like there's this kind of aloneness where she's going to come through here and she's going to could be freaking out a little bit at night. She doesn't mean to. It's just her way of showing. It's not going to happen a lot. It is going to be coming out of the blue, I feel. I love that message. It's kind of like the mom keeps asking, can you show me a sign? Can you show me a sign? I was the same way. Don't worry. You're going to get your wish here, but it's kind of like, all right, I'm getting to it. Okay, I'm going to do it tonight. Like a kind of a procrastinator, but she has to learn. She has to learn how to do these things. It's not a quick overnight thing, to figure these things out. But she's kind of like, all right, I know I'm taking my sweet old time. I'm trying to figure things out. But yeah, I'm going to be there. Don't you worry. And it might kind of, freak you out a little bit. She's happy to do it, by the way. But she has to kind of work her way up to figuring things out. It takes energy. It takes a gift to be able to display that they're really there. They're showing me the story time. And it's in the book. I explain things better in the book than on here, but definitely check that book. Oh man, it is so much fun to read. But this one time I had yes, I called him in myself, okay? But it was about 2 weeks after my husband passed. I had a friend that could see. I had the gift, obviously, but I can't specifically see sometimes, but I hear and I sense and I knew, that my husband was present. So we wrapped things up and somebody had a bottle of soda or whatever, on the table still. And all of a sudden this thing just rocked. Lights were on, power was on. That's amazing in itself because spirit needs energy. So they're going to suck your energy out of you, as well as they're going to suck your energy out of your home, the actual electricity. And so it was amazing just in itself that this was how lights were on, refrigerator door was opening, I was putting away the snacks and everything, and there was this bottle. And all of a sudden I had the door open and I hear this click, click, click. And I closed the door. I'm like, what is that? Close the fridge door and I look at the table. This bottle is literally going this way, this way, this way. I went up to that thing. Well, I didn't touch it. And I did like I did the hand thing, like, to see if I could break it, the tick. Nope. Went right through it. But yeah, I was just like, I just got shivers. I just got shivers. But yeah, just thinking about it. But it was good. I just got shivers. I got really cold. But yeah, so definitely that was their sign, like, hey, I feel it was my husband that was saying, where are you all going? I'm still here. I heard his voice out in the hallway. I have a 3-story, house kind of thing. And on the main floor is the kitchen, and then there's a hallway. But yeah, he was right out in the hallway, directly from the kitchen. And I heard his Philly accent saying, hello. Can't forget that Philly accent, man. But yeah, it was a very strong Philly accent. I'm getting shivers. So we're going to move on here. But that's what I mean. It's going to be kind of obvious that there's going to be a presence, something very, very shocking, very, very giving in regards to what she is capable of doing. And I feel like she's building that energy up to learn, to really impress you here. Now, don't be looking at all your jars and your bottles, whatever, but definitely there's some kind of wild experience that you're going to experience here, and that would be her. All right, moving on. I'm sorry for the story time. She wants you to listen because she does talk to you here, okay? And I feel that there's going to be kind of like, what was that? Kind of energy, That's her telepathically communicating. You are going to hear her voice only in your head. And you're going to think that you're crazy, okay? Because it is wild to hear messages in your mind. Believe me, A1 student there. But yeah. She's going to keep on communicating to you in that way and in other ways by showing signs here. Once she gets this craft down and knows how to really work it, she's going to be showing you quite a bit, okay, of signs that she is around. But she's learning. It's not a quick night kind of thing. It could definitely take some time with that Knight of Pentacles as well. But she plans on showing you that her energy is definitely around. And that's what I have. What a cute message, but definitely this is beautiful. She loves you both, I feel, okay? But yeah, she's very happy on the other side. But now it's kind of like a homework assignment. I heard that she's still here. A homework assignment to prove to you that she is around you. Sweet. So that is what I have for whomever this is meant for. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it completely. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe. There are so many videos on this channel here, so do check that out. I like to call it marathon watching. I do that myself with certain things, certain stories. If you need anything to know about the Amish, I'm your woman. I am so researched on the Amish. I get in that kind of energy, and I just watch a whole bunch of marathon watching sometimes about a certain subject. So definitely check in on out all the other videos as well, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thanks, have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.